it's a it's a kind of a helpless film. Yeah, actually, this is getting so hard for me to maintain the everyday film. It's not about like the pressure of work or the scarcity of idea. It's not that actually. I have a terrible flow of ideas always, which is a which for me it can be a special gift or maybe a curse. But I have ideas. I have a always the burden of ideas. And so actually this film or the series of these daily diary films actually helping me to get a good flow of thoughts and ideas and execute. And as I am very much interested into understanding a new kind of film, so I stay in the periphery of the, so to say, like film, the normal way of depicting film. And my interest is mostly into a new kind of film, how to create a new kind of film, how to push the existing tool or the existing filmmaking technique or approach or process. So doing experiment in every aspect is my, yeah, is my passion. So but it is becoming getting hard to maintain because of the situation which is going on in my country actually. It started with the student protest with a, and then it went spread into a general frustrations from the people to the government. And then the government, especially their security forces, police, detective branch, or even they deployed army, and a kind of emergency is going on still, like for last 10-15 days. And the thing is now about 200 people died out of this violence happened between government police and protesters, sometimes police between some other people who are not the student but they wanted to do something and they did some violence. And but there was a lot of young people also died, a lot of children, like 9 children. And those videos of the police is firing unarmed student in a point blank range, and in the video you can see the death live in a way. And then so few killing of student, the videos I'm talking about came out and it took our breath away. And you know how can the police react in desperate way? It's an independent country, and now government is trying to, you know, manage this thing. But the way they are managing, again applying their like police force, and police is now getting like taking block raid, and they are searching people's mobile phone or things. Is like a complete violation of human rights. It cannot be this political party who is running the country as a government. A lot of people, including me and my family, had a lot of trust in them because they are the political party who brought the independence in 1971. So, hello. I'm fine. How are you? And there are also very interesting thing happened. The Supreme Court, they, the Supreme Court gave the decision about the protest. Like the demand of the student protester was like to create an equal balance, well government job. People, student. So there was a quota system before. So they wanted a very like discrimination less quota system, like, and more student with the merit they can go and get the government job. And Supreme Court fulfill the full demand actually. So it's a very interesting, it's a very, but before there was many life already lost. We lost many young people's life, many, and those people are not from any political agendas, any political party. And now government is trying to, you know, depict the whole the old story, like, you know, the violence, all the violence we experience is created by, I'm just recording my thoughts.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's me only, and it's fine, it's random. Cool. How are you?
Fine.
Today it was so hot outside, so hot. I hope you
Yeah, I'm like dead.
yeah. Let me give you a water, a bit dehydration.
So gentle.
Hey, welcome.
I was visited the room today.
Did you get anything? Not
I
really.
don't know.
Okay.
And I don't have the great feelings about the flatmates.
Uh-huh.
And also about the localizations. Like, I'm so like I really enjoy to be there. Like room and everyone, etc. So I'm a bit sad and I'm maybe too exigent like with others. I don't know. Yeah.
But can I ask where it is in Brussels?
Underlake. It's near Saint-Guidon, like the metro, on the line 501.
Line 51, I know.
Yeah.
Line 51, I know. Yes, yes.
You have to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know, like the one who stayed was a bit directive, like I don't know.
That is not a good thing
I
actually.
don't know. She wasn't like very fun or
Okay.
too strict. I don't know. But like the apartment is great, but I'm like I want to stay here. Yeah.
And the price? The renting?
Yeah, but it's 470.
A bit higher than our place, yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually a bit less price place actually.
Yeah.
Our place is the less price in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
But
Still.
it's still a good price.
Yeah. But what we can offer you, as much as time you need to find thing or paint your thing, like, yeah, we can manage something.
I will ask if I'm in a shit situation.
If you see shit situation, we have always place for you somehow. Yeah, that's for sure.
And how are
Yeah.
you with your family and etc.?
Family is good, but
Yeah.
the country and the news,
Still, yeah.
yeah, not so happy.
But all your families
They are
in a
okay.
safe place?
Yeah, they are safe place. Now there is no violence on the
Yeah.
road. Now it's like
Like it's psychological violence, maybe mental violence or
government should say sorry or have this mood, but they are not. That's the problem of now,
Yeah.
today. Like, we cannot tolerate this thing. Like, government cannot take us always as granted. And power is not absolute. Maybe you are powerful, but your power should, one day, it will be gone. So, and police and these people, just don't like them. I just don't like their behavior.
shitty situation.
Always.
But I wish it will be better.
It will be. It will be.
Gonna cooking.
Happy cooking! In a free country, innocent students, common people cannot shot at, cannot be shot at. If the government thinks to strengthen their investigation, go do it. Bring out those political interference. Also, you want to know every aspect of this violence. I don't know how to process. The proper investigation into the deaths of so many innocent people must be ensured. And there is also a national committee has formed, and I really appreciate that committee. There are many intellectuals. I'm hoping they will find out, they will provide in front of us a very detailed and how to say report of the thing, who did what and how it happened, and then those killings, those killings of those innocent victims should come under the law. Yeah. And if the government, if they really think they're government of people, since they always say these things, which is a kind of, people lost their trust, but still, I think you can do something. You can. There are many people who also believe in a way, not proper justice, but something, a great reform of the political party itself should be there. Should be there. And in the name of security, police cannot just capture the protester or anyone, any student, anyone from this liberated country. Police cannot capture anyone. They have no right. There is no law backup of that. But they're doing it. The detective branch is like more than 24 hours. They're like more than 3 days actually. They're capturing those protesters. And it is a violation of our constitution. The constitution we have in 1972, it's a great constitution. And police are violating it, and they are also showing a bravery. We are not getting any images from the, those power people that having a bit. when I was kid in our in our yeah, in a small area, few friends were talking. I was interested into. There was something also going on in our country that time, and I felt for the first time. I really thought I was I was a kid about like 11 years old or 12 years old, or maybe yeah, and I really started thinking of like, okay, where is the problem? Is the person is the problem, or the structure, or what? Or like the rich people, the poor people, from my little understanding. Then I found one answer, and I said to my friends, and they didn't give any importance to that. But today, somehow, it came back to me, which is like maybe the problem is the idea of power, and the people who have the power, or who have the how to say, who are designing the power over people, over the country, over many things. Maybe they don't have that much of enough human quality or human spiritual quality to go through with the power and bring something good out of it, because it is a great destructive act. It could be, and it is most of the time. We've seen from the history, and even now, I don't know. But there should be a structure, and if there is structure, there should be a power structure, and there should be a powerless, or like there should be a balance. And there will be always people who will be in power. So all be a bad intented person? Will all be, or was all that who was in the power? I don't know. There are a few interesting examples. I don't know. Yes, there should be a thorough investigation about the third party, about I know from the historical point of view, we know about Bangladesh. There are many people who, even today, who doesn't support the Liberation War in 71, who supported Pakistan and other thing. Maybe they are active. But government should not just, use this gaming thing, like all this thing did those people. No, it cannot be. You cannot just create a narrative and just make your way clear. This time, no. This time we have seen people dying, and those are innocent. Those are students. Those are not connected to the protest event. They were like on their balcony, and a bullet just hit it. Hit a child was playing just near to his house. Someone is playing, or someone was in the rooftop. What kind of country we are now in? It's not sound like a liberated country. And now police is like arresting people, checking their phone. Government should understand. It's more important to understand. Try to understand the pulse of the people. Try to understand the new Bangladesh. A new Bangladesh is emerging. You cannot ignore it. You cannot. It will not bring any good thing for you, for the country. And those things, High Court also gave the opinion about, like, in base of law, those police is capturing those protesters, the few of them. In which way? Either you should arrest them, or you should bring them in the court. And they are not doing anything, and they are capturing photos and and uploading it in Facebook and writing like we are giving the security for the protester. What kind of security you have in your office, in your detective branch office? People are not believing those things, and they also know it, knew it. But now, people didn't say anything about it. People felt that it was not enough mature thing. It was not enough intellectual discoursive, and it was not enough. It is just, you cannot even love. It is lower than that. So please understand, if people didn't say anything about your narratives, the way people, the pop up, the police or those narratives are making, people are not saying anything because they thought you are so less important for them. So don't make people angry about that. People will teach you, make you learn the politics, the right way of using power. So please, don't try to force. Please, there should not be any bullet to anyone in this liberated country. There should not be. So that's why it's getting a bit hard for me to maintain the film. And primarily, I started this film practice, this diary cinema practice, with like keeping in my mind a few of my friends who are international friends, and as I know, there are only few people are really maintaining the everyday film thoroughly, and for them I have to talk or speak in English, even though they are not from, all people are not from English speaking country, but this is the common factor we have. So yeah, last few days I have been trying to understand what is my position. My political position is I am with 1971, the Liberation War. And yes, this political party was running their country. They were the party who did that, the most part of it. And the great leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, I believe in him. My father did it. And my father is from there was another, also we belong to a minor society, minor culture, I would say, in a religious way. So on that time in 71, if the Pakistani military would know that someone is going to join the Mukti Bahini, like freedom fighter from this village, and he is a Hindu guy, then it would be like massacre, because as you know that. So he took a great risk actually. It was not just joining the Mukti Bahini or the freedom fighting, but also having another pressure, social pressure, being a minor. And he did that because he believed in Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the leader. But now we are running low in this believing to that same political party. Political party, nothing to say to you. But my government, it is my country, is my people, it's all liberated people. No more fighting. And everyone should have recourse of the law. and no one will kill the innocent people anymore. No one. And people from a free country, their personal belongings should not be violated in any name of any security. Poor people, you should understand. Because your power is an illusion. And the people who have gun in the name of security, try to understand. You cannot violate Constitution. Apart from all this, the suffocation, I cannot take it. Being so far from my home, I'm hoping and looking for the detail investigations about the people who died in this protest and violence. I hope something powerfully important thing will come out. And I hope the government, along with the people, will come to some kind of negotiating point or some point where people can find their sound sleep again. In a free country, innocent students, common people cannot be shot at. Cannot be. To take away my mind from this thing, I started reading about Nikola Tesla. And I found a very interesting thing. Like, he met Swami Vivekananda actually in Chicago, maybe in 1896 or something. And there was a mutual exchange of wisdom and knowledge, and which is really interesting. I will talk about these things maybe later on. Yeah, and as I am going to Serbia for my next film, there was one person as a local correspondent is helping us as a team and extension of the team, and he's a father from a local church. So, and he doesn't understand English, so I'm talking with him through an person, and I wrote a letter actually to him yesterday. Yeah, it was all like the material thing about the film, but at the end I also wrote like, you can read like, Father, my country is now going through a tough time. Keep my Bangladesh in your prayers. In my lines you can see I'm still hopeful in something that I cannot tell. Like, cannot tell means that I know or not know, I just don't know. But I still believe something in the existing thing. Peace important. Peace is so important. But now justice is more important. Only peace can come if justice is there. While the road is come, the heart is still full of sound of demanding the justice. This way, young people were killed. There should be a proper investigation and ensure the justice is only the thing now. This is my position.